Summer's on the horizon, but before we head out to what we hope are sun-filled days, we need to take a look at the 2017-18 school year. This presentation will give you all the information you need to know on how to build your schedule for next year. Let's start by looking at an overview of registering for next year's classes. You will be creating your schedule. To begin this process, you'll find a copy of your pre-registration form in the folder in the Student Lounge. This is the form you filled out in March telling us which classes you would like to take next year. So this form will show you what classes you are able to sign up for. Next, you'll use the class registration form found both on the OneDrive link that's been attached and the attachment to the registration email that you've received. And you'll create two schedule options. We ask you to create two schedules so that if classes from your first option fill up, you've created a backup plan. If you're having trouble creating a schedule or have any questions, stop by and talk it through with any counselor. They're all happy to help. Class registration forms with your two schedule choices and a parent signature are due to the main high school office by 8:10 on Thursday, June 1st. At this point, counselors will begin entering schedules into RenWeb. Late forms go to the bottom of the pile, so make sure yours is in on time. That's an overview of how scheduling works. Now we'll break it down step by step. Registering for classes is similar to pre-registration, except that you are actually selecting the blocks you want classes in. The schedule block grid form, also included on OneDrive and your email, tells you exactly what blocks each class is offered. Let's look at the Bible portion of the grid, for example. On this grid, you can see that Bible 10 is offered Flex and blocks 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7. If you look at your class registration form, you'll see the blocks correspond to those listed on the grid. For Bible 10 and Flex, you'll note that FF and FS are shaded gray. FF means Flex Fall and FS means Flex Spring. The reason they're shaded gray for Bible 10 is that these Flex Block classes run all year and must be in both fall and spring Flex Blocks. Other examples of Flex Block classes that run all year long are Spanish 1 or Spanish 2. Make sure you look closely at the grid to see if the Flex classes you want are shaded gray and run all year long. Because Flex is the trickiest part of the registration form, let's look at a few samples. This is a schedule that has elected to have a year-long course in the Flex block. If you look at the blocks for Spanish 2 on the schedule grid, you'll see that Flex is shaded gray. This is because Spanish 2 and Flex runs all year long. Again, all the Flex block classes that run all year are shaded gray. Here's another sample. Note that this student has two different Flex block classes that run only one term each. On the class schedule grid, you'll see that those Flex block classes are not shaded gray. Your course registration form will have space for you to select two scheduling options. You will use the same classes for each schedule, but will need to try and put them in a different order. The reason you're creating two scheduling options is in the event courses from your first schedule are full, there's a backup plan for your schedule. Keep the rigor of each semester in mind and work to create balance in your scheduling options. Let's look at some questions students typically have. Sometimes a student might find that the classes they pre-registered for just won't fit in the schedule. If this happens to you, choose a class that will work even if you didn't pre-register for it. Then note the issue at the space provided on the registration form. As long as there's space available, we'll put you in that course. Counselors will work hard to put you in the courses you've asked for. However, as classes fill, they may need to make changes. Our priority is to get you into all of your core classes in a balanced schedule. If you have questions, counselors are available to brainstorm solutions with you before June 1st. If your parents have questions, counselors would love to talk with you and your parents before the deadline. They can call the counselor or you can meet with them and your parents in person. Registration forms need to be turned into the main high school office by 8:10 on Thursday, June 1st. And students will receive a copy of their schedule in late July. If there's an error on your schedule change forms will be included with the schedules you receive. Keep in mind that priority and schedule changes will be given to those with academic concerns or errors. We do have some new and additional offerings for next year. Drumline is available to anyone. Whether you're a seasoned semi-professional drummer or you've never held a drumstick, all are welcome. Drumline will help inspire school-spirited events throughout the school year. Living Faith is now in Fall Flex and Block 5. Members of Living Faith must register for both. Choir is no longer in the Flex block, but is offered as a full class. Studio Voice is found in Flex Spring Term and is for students interested in developing their voice as a solo artist. Recording will also be a part of this classroom experience. Code Builder is a course for students interested in an introduction to coding and software engineering. This class is a great step into the world of technology and fulfills a career concentration credit. Personal Finance is a course being taught in Flex Spring Term. This is a great opportunity to learn concepts like how to build a budget, how banking works, and understanding of investing, concepts you'll need for financial success both now and in the future. Several students signed up to be educational assistants in courses such as math or English. We are also looking for students to be educational assistants in the area of technology. These students may help man a technology help desk, provide support for teachers and students, and be a tech ambassador throughout the high school community. This opportunity is available any block all year. Just write Educational Assistant Technology on your registration form. Again, if you have questions, don't hesitate to talk with any counselor. We hope this helps, and thanks for watching.